Growing up as a little boy, in the days when admission to the universities was pegged on bed capacity, before the introduction of what started as parallel degree programs, graduation ceremonies were quite, at least to my young mind, the occasions. In those days, the President of the Republic was also the Chancellor of all public universities. And the graduation ceremonies would be beamed on television. And as a young boy, I occasionally got attracted to this neat row of people rising at the calling of their names. And these intellectuals, wearing rather funny but nonetheless unique adornments, signifying their high intellectual achievements, would rise and you would hear the words, Mr. Chancellor, in the academic year 2002-2003, the following candidates have satisfied the Board of Examiners in Senate for the award or the conferment of the following degrees. And then would begin Onyango, Omolo, Otieno, Kariuki, Maina, and so on and so forth. And I watched with marvel and wonder as these distinguished graduates, soon-to-be graduates, arose in neat fashion, and in my young mind, it was formed that I too ought one day to appear at the graduation square. Professors were few, and of course, we only knew the ones who would appear on the political scene, like the late Professor George Saitoti. And those were titles that would inspire us to work hard as primary school students, that one day we would not only appear at the graduation square, but also attain to those high levels of intellectual attainment. Ellen White writes still in that book, Education, that the young man or the young woman ought not to be satisfied with mean intellectual attainments. Do you have certain thoughts in you that you know you don't even have, you dare not even share with a person? Thoughts to reach the heights of intellectual greatness, thoughts to occupy exalted positions of service in government, even to be the chief magistrate of the land. And she says, but by the grace of God, by his bidding and enabling, those attainments are possible. Comrades, through this week, we have been summoned and we have challenged ourselves to academic, to spiritual, and to social excellence. Our speakers have challenged us, from Elder Andrew Carl on Sunday, calling us to be not only standing up when others are sitting down, but to stand out when others are standing up. And not just to stand out, but to be outstanding when champions are few. We have been challenged